Good evening, everyone. Please work. Hello. Yeah, it's working. Good. I've tried it. I've tested it. But as the eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed, there is a massive change behind me. Yeah, the office is now finally a nice, calm and tranquil place. For now. Welcome along. It is Thursday the 7th of September. I've still not got everything completely in the right place. So I've got the clocks there. That's right. I'm getting there. But yeah, the eagle... camera's moved. I need to... There we go. That's better. Welcome along. It is Thursday the 7th of September. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're all well this evening. 50 questions, as always, coming up very, very shortly for you. There's no clock on the screen. That might help. There we go. Yeah, about 11 and a bit minutes time. Yes, so... yeah, bit of fun for you this evening. The Facebook shout out and Twitter post earlier was partly written by AI. Because I've been playing around with AI quite a bit over the last sort of 24 hours, so we'll come to that a bit later on in the quiz. But yeah, if you do want to say hello, as always, hashtag Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz on Twitter is your best place to go. Now you have a new message. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so that's the best place to head off. And just looking at that, I can stop sending out the search party for someone. I've just seen something come in on Twitter, but we'll come to them in a minute. So let's start saying hello to some of you lovely people. Yeah, I might have to rethink this monitor setup. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like I'm not talking to you, but I am. But I've just got to read over here because my monitor's moved. Hello to Linda Herring, who says, it's a scorcher. Keep cool and carry on quizzing. Yeah, I mean, I've got half of the Sahara Desert on my car at the moment after it chucked it down with rain in the middle of the night. But I know what you mean. It is getting warmer again. Especially when you've got two bright lights on you. Hello to Susan and Jasmine joining from a lodge in Northumberland. That sounds like is it one of those lodges where you've got, like, you see them on a pond, don't you? Or you've got like a hot tub and everything at the side of you. That really does sound quite tranquil. I'm looking forward. I'll have to find out. Hello to Sir of the Bill of the Tutors. Just 1 out of 5 for me this morning. Let's not talk about the quiz this morning. Got question 1 right. I think we had that recently. Never been a fan of reality shows. Yeah. I think out of all those 5 questions this morning, I think there was 2. I think 2 of those I actually wrote, but because they had Jamie Oliver on this morning, they wanted a couple of cooking questions, so they cracked on and did it, and wrote them, and yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so that was good fun this morning. I went into hiding for a couple of hours, but then it calmed down. So yeah, well done to you and all of the YouTube live chat legends. Hello to all of you guys. Hello to Sally Bates, joining you from Portugal for the next 4 weeks. The gin will be flowing. See you later. Good luck, everyone. Now, last time you went to Portugal, Sally, I'm sure your scores were a lot better when you were in Portugal than when you were in the UK. So yeah, good luck. Hope it all goes well. Hope you have an incredible 4 weeks over there. Hello to Dave and Lynn, the Leamington Loungers. I saw this. Yeah, so mentioning the M word, that's Monopoly, just so you know. Leamington is getting its own Monopoly edition. So do you fancy a game? Now, I've seen this. There's quite a few places that have got this, but have not been able to get round to doing it. So yeah, you find out all the details and let us know. And if we're free, we'll come across and we'll have a proper real life game of Monopoly. I think that would be a proper giggle. So yeah, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, they've got one in Manchester, they've got one in London as well. So yeah. Let us know. Keep us posted if and when it opens. Yeah, might come across. Hello to Moogie and Phil. Looking forward to quiz night as always. Best night of the week. Bless you. Thanks. But yeah, hope you guys are both absolutely well. Hello to Linda Saxton, who says can't wait. Liz and Keith in a very, very hot and muggy France. Yeah, I know. I was in a very, very hot and muggy France from the early hours of Tuesday morning until Wednesday morning. So yeah, no, it was very, very mucky over there. As you can probably tell, I do look like I've got a bit of a tan, actually, I'll be honest. I only sat in the sunshine for a couple of hours. So yeah, hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe over there. Hello, Brian, who says, my wife Lorraine and I have been doing the quiz since week 1. However, this will be our last for 3 weeks, as we are going on a cruise holiday on Saturday to celebrate our 50th wedding anniversary on the 15th. Please thank Lorraine for 50 years of enjoyment and let her know I love her as much now as I did then. But please also say hi to our fellow quizzers, Mick, Helen, Mike, Amanda, Colin and Katie as well. Well, congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary, the two of you, Brian and Lorraine. Congratulations, guys. I hope you have the most incredible cruise, which I'm sure you will. A friend of mine's getting married on a cruise in October next year, so we've been having a look at, we've got the invite and stuff, so we've been looking at it, and never been on a cruise before, so it's not something I'd thought of, but it does look a lot of fun. So enjoy your 50th wedding anniversary, celebrate it, have a lot of fun, which I'm sure you will do. And congratulations again. Hello to Pam Sharrod, whose 70th birthday today. So not too sure if she will be playing live tonight, but please wish my lovely sister-in-law a happy birthday, and she will hear it when she plays later on. So yeah, happy 70th birthday to you, Pam, as well. I'm sure you're going to get absolutely spoiled rotten. No doubt you will. Hello to the newbies, the Bakewell Tart and the Black Isle Peas. Hope your mini-me Jack has settled back in school. He's in year 2. How did I get a kid who's in year 2? It's just mad. Years are just flying now. So yeah, no, he's in year 2. He's had a good few days, actually. He seems to be enjoying himself. He's coming back smiling, and, first day he came back with his shoes were absolutely scuffed to pieces already. So, kids for you. So yeah, he's settled in very well. And can you also wish Jebril, Normsky and Joe a very happy anniversary for Sunday. From mum and sisters Claire, Sarah, and not forgetting the darling girls of Anya and Erin. Yeah, now I hope you guys are all well. Yeah, massive happy anniversary to both of you. I'm sure, again, you'll have an incredible day at the weekend. I'll come back to you. The next one underneath. Hello to our friends over in Sweden, the 2 weird dots above the O over there in Horby. Good evening to you guys. The Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe, who are al fresco tonight. I've got a feeling there's going to be quite a few people sat outside in the sunshine. Well, sort of sunshine. Yeah. Sat outside playing the quiz tonight, so good evening to anyone who's out there, but hello to the Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Jeanette, John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast, good evening to you. Steve, quizzing again from Barcelona. Your weather is hotter than here at the moment, but we have aircon. Yeah, all right. Yeah, but that's the thing, you have to have aircon because your weather is normally like this all year round, whereas we have a couple of days of sunshine and the whole of the country falls apart. Or we just get the whole of the Sahara Desert dropped on us, which is great. So yeah, hello Steve and Linda over there in Barcelona. Hope you guys are well. Hello to... I don't know what we've got actually. Oh, I've got time. Can you wish my sister Janet Lane a very happy birthday? Lots of love from the Quarantine Quizzers. So yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Janet. And finally on here, because he's been getting very, very upset, I must admit, Mr. Chris, because he thinks I keep missing him. So I've gone through and I made sure and I've seen that he is there. But hello. He says, hi, Jay, hope you're well. Could you please give a massive shout out for the birthday beast who turned 49 on Tuesday? She doesn't look a day over 65. That is his words, not mine. Yeah, no, happy birthday. I'm hoping that Chris has spoiled you rotten for that comment, to be honest. But I'm sure he has. I'm sure he absolutely has. But yeah, happy 49th birthday for Tuesday to you there. Whoa, okie dokie. Hello to Twitter, which has gone a little bit out of control while I've been away. I only didn't have it open for 30 seconds. Hello to Kieran and Lorna, who are in the pub with our friend Frank, but we'll be back in time to join in later. So I'm guessing you're back now, maybe. But yeah, I hope you're good. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights. Happy birthday to Roy the Boy Pritchard. That is there once, twice, three. See, I was on Facebook at the time. I've come back over. Yeah, but happy birthday to Roy the Boy Pritchard. Hope you have an incredible, incredible day. Hi, Jay and Co. What's on the shelf? Hey, that could be a new round. Anywho, what's on the top shelf behind you? Jay, over your left-hand shoulder. Nathan wants to know, and it's hidden by the timer. Do you mean that there? If you mean that there, that is the Lego roller coaster I've had for about, well, when it came out a few years ago. If that's what you mean, behind the timer, that's the Lego roller coaster. It's always been there, but it's been further over, so there's more space, so I moved it across. If you mean this side, that is a J. Flynn limited edition, one of only one, limited edition J. Flynn Funko. There you go. There's only one of those in the country and it's behind me. It's only because a friend of mine made it. But yeah, hopefully that's what the question you were after, Nathan. If not, get back. Let me know. And yeah, hello. I can now get rid of the search party because we have been genuinely concerned for certain people at times. But the good news is they are back from holiday and checking in. The Shropshire posse are back. Looking forward to tonight and getting back to our usual Thursday. Starting with confidence, ending up very disappointed. I was going to make a very crude joke and then I remembered that it is a family quiz. But hello to Ali and Neil and Sue and Ian, or smashing 50 out of 50. Nev and Denise. Welcome back, guys. Hope you had. I knew you were away, but I hope you guys had a lot of fun over there. Yes, I hope you guys had enjoyed your break. We weren't missing you. It was not like we were sat there, panicking and wondering where you were. We remembered. Shout out to the Cat Attack crew. Who will win? Could be. Right, 2 minutes to get before we get going. So yeah, basically we're starting about 2 minutes time. If you're new, it is 50 questions. I look like I'm melting, but to be fair, I think it's 28 degrees in here at the minute. Yes, 50 questions coming up in just a short moment's time. 5 different rounds. We'll do 3 rounds, take a break, give you the answers to those. Don't worry if it goes too quick or too slow, etc. for you. The questions do get put up onto a website, so you can take some time in the break to go and review any of the questions if you need to. Hi Jay, we're watching from Cyprus. It's hot here as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere that, it's probably even warm in like Antarctica and North Pole and stuff right now. So yeah, no, hope everyone is well tonight. Looks like I'll have to try and live up to his amazing comments, so I'll have to be doubly evil tonight. Oh, where? Can we see a close-up of the cars? Do you know what? Sorry, I was just catching off on Discord. Do you know what? Shall I just put myself out of focus? Let's go the other way. There you go. Would that be better? Or should I just have that as the background and then... So I just sit out of the way. Would that be easier for everyone? You can all admire the background and stuff. Put me back in focus. Oh no, I don't want to put myself back in focus. Look, I really do look like I'm melting. Right, let me do a couple of admin bits behind the scenes because it is just me pushing the buttons here all by myself. So let's just do my admin bits and then we'll get up and running tonight. Can we have a... Where's Jade? Jadel's over here on fire, out of the corner. I've learned to make some Jadels as well. I've been learning to make candles, and they're very good, I must admit. Not for selling. I haven't got time. Wouldn't be able to do that. I might do some limited. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Hello to Helen and John, the Kingstonian, sneaking in at the last minute there. Right, let's do it then. Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 7th of September. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. I haven't even pushed the button. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, welcome along. It is Thursday, the 7th of September. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope everybody is well. Hope you're all doing great this evening. So 50 questions as always then. We'll start where we always do. We start with entertainment. And question number 1. According to the according to the title of the song by Coolio, what kind of paradise was he living in? So according to the title of the song by Coolio, what kind of paradise was he living in? Lots of questions about the background. Honestly, that's... Okay, so if there's anything you're not sure of in the background and you would like me to cover that in the breaks, let me know in the comments or let me know over on Twitter and what have you, or in our Discord server, and I'll answer all your questions about what's behind me in the break. Number 2, which movie had the long title Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan? So which movie had the long title Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan? I am. Number 3, in which city was the TV show Cheers set? So in which city was the TV show Cheers set? Number 4, in the song The Gambler by Kenny Rogers, where was the train heading? So in the song The Gambler by Kenny Rogers, where was the train heading? So if you play Zoe Ball's quiz on Jay's virtual radio quiz on the Zoe Ball Breakfast Show on a Thursday morning, this was one of the questions that should have been in there this morning. It's one of the ones I wrote, and then we changed it for a cooking question. So if you get this one right now, you can add that in and... Number 5, who did Rami Malek play in the biographical film Bohemian Rhapsody in 2018? So who did Rami Malek play in the biographical film Bohemian Rhapsody in 2018? Not Hans McLaren, it's loud as Ferrari. Number 6, what was the name of the crocodile hunter? So what was the name of the crocodile hunter? Really didn't think changing the background was going to be something that would cause so much conversation this evening, I'll be honest. Number 7, what's the name of the panther in the Jungle Book? Jack was watching the Jungle Book earlier, so if you need some help, he'll come up and say goodnight in a minute. I'm sure I can... So what was the name of the panther in the Jungle Book? Number 8, 1979, Sister Sledge sang that we are what? So in 1979, Sister Sledge sang that we are what? Number 9, Lurch was the name of the butler in which TV film series? So Lurch was the name of the butler in which TV film series? That's a good point, actually. I should also say, with regards to everything that is behind me, that is all... None of it... it's not advertising. And finally, for entertainment, number 10, which children's film series has the French title Histoire de Jouet? Which is probably pronounced really wrong. But which children's film series has the French title Histoire de Jouet? Why the Wimbledon sign? Why? That's home. Born and raised. Not breaking. I very nearly broke into Will Smith then. Yeah, no, I was born and raised in Wimbledon. Well, Wimbledon Park. Right, round 2 then. This is a bit of who, what, or which. I was going to do who, what, why, when, how, but then it just got a bit out of control. So I brought it back. So who, what, which. You're all probably scratching your heads. Don't worry. It makes absolute sense. They're just 10 questions along these lines. Starting with this. Number 1. Who was the first man to set foot on the summit of Everest and both the North and South Poles? So who was the first man to set foot on the summit of Everest and both the North and the South Poles? Number 2, which sporting event has taken place in London in 1934, Vancouver in 1954, and Delhi in 2010, among other places all around? So what sporting event has taken place in London in 1934, Vancouver in 1954, and Delhi in 2010, among other places? So they're just some of the host venues. There's been lots of other host venues in between. Number 3, what sporting competition did player Joe Davis win the first 15 editions of? So what sporting competition did player Joe Davis win the first 15 editions of? As a train goes rumbling by. Train. Number 4, what cheesy pop duo comprised of sisters Monica and Gabriella, the latter of which dated former MP Lembit Opik? So which cheesy pop duo comprised of sisters Monica and Gabriella, the latter of which dated former MP Lembit Opik? Wowzers. Sorry, someone's just pinged into the Twitter inbox and it's just complete. I like that idea, Stephen. Number 5, which river did, what river did comedian David Walliams swim in 2011 in aid of sport relief? Trying to move because Jack's about to come bounding in. What river did comedian David Walliams swim in 2011 in aid of sport relief? Number 6, which country was Florence Nightingale born? Do you know the name of the panther in Jungle Book? You watched it today. Do you know it? Oh, that's okay. You're not giving. Don't say anything. Oh, bye, Jack.
He wanted to show everybody his penguin.
Oh, your penguin that came from France. Quickly, because... Right, you two talk. Question number 7. Who was the US president that lent his name to teddy bears?
What was it?
Never mind. It's okay. It was just a silly joke. Who was the US president that lent his name to teddy bears?
I'm gonna tell you.
No, because that is like giving away an answer in a test. Go on, show everybody your penguin, and then we... Came back from France, didn't he? Right. Love you. Why'd you leg? Oof.
Cool.
Yes. That's Daddy's little fridge. Number 8. Who is the capital? Who is the capital? What is the capital of Finland?
No, dude.
Night, dude. What is the capital of Finland? Number 9. What is the name of the illusionist? What is the name of the illusionist who is a specialist at escaping from handcuffs and straitjackets in the late 19th century, early 20th century? Could not get the word illusionist out. And finally, number 10, which US president said, which US president said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Very nearly got that the wrong way around. Which US president said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Okay, taking you into the break then. So I said earlier on, I've been playing around with a bit of AI. I asked it to write a witty sort of shout-out post this morning, and it failed miserably. So, but I did this a while back on here, and I did sort of an off-topic Mondays. Can AI write a quiz? And it turned out that it really couldn't. But it's improved, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it another go tonight. So you're going to love this, because I don't think this is overly difficult, if I'm honest. That probably was, but this won't. So AI has written this. AI has written 10 questions, and here they are. Number 1. What is the chemical symbol for gold? This is what AI has decided. Train. That's on its way to Manchester. So what is the chemical symbol for gold? For number 1. Number 2. What gas makes up the majority of Earth's atmosphere? So what gas makes up the majority of Earth's atmosphere? Number 3, what is the smallest planet in our solar system? So what is the smallest planet in our solar system? I'm just thinking about it because I've just obviously, like I said, AI have written this, so I'm going to assume it means by size. Number 4, what is the process by which plants make their own food using sunlight? So what is the process by which plants make their own food using sunlight? Oh, I'm on mute. Wow. That's been a while since I've done that. Which is probably a good thing because I said something that was massively offensive. Yeah, so what is the unit of measurement for electrical resistance? Oh, it's like 2020 all over again. Does that according to my eye? I just saw Discord going nuts. Which is probably good because I was calling a couple of people a bit silly. Number 7, what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? So what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? Number 8, what is the process by which an organism evolves to better suit its environment over time? I was just saying about the fact that AI had written, I got AI to write the quiz on writing a science and nature round of 10 questions with pub quiz style with one one word answers. So I was getting essays at one point. One word answers, and it produced. I might have said that I thought it was quite easy. Number 9. What is the term for the study of the Earth's physical structure and processes? And then I realised that saying it was easy wasn't really fair. So what is the term for the study of the Earth's physical structure and process? And finally, number 10. What is the chemical element with the symbol Fe? That one off there. Okay, so yeah, if you do need a recap, if you head on over to jvpqquestions.com, the first 3 rounds are up there now. Just on that note, while you're heading off to go and have a look and recap on questions, we've had quite a few inquiries over the last few days. I don't know why all of a sudden everyone's like, maybe it's a Christmas thing or what have you, I don't know. But a lot of people getting in touch asking, am I still available for private quizzes, for Zoom quizzes, for in-person stuff, for corporate gigs, etc, etc. So I've got a website that's on the way that explains more about what we're available to do. I've taken a step back over the last sort of 6 months, and we've not been taking on as many because I didn't want to spread myself too thin and burn out. But yeah, so if you go, in fact, if you look in the description of this video on YouTube, and the top link is an inquiry. So if it's something, if you've made an inquiry over the last couple of weeks and you've not had a response, drop your details on here, and one of us will come back to you, and one of us will get in touch and talk through it. So yeah, if you are looking for private quizzes, Zoom quizzes, etc., to be hosted by yours truly, head on over to the link that's in the description, and then you can also check your answers as well. Check your questions at the same time. Right, on that note, I'm going to take a break. It's that one there. I'll see you after this. Okay, answers coming up then in a short moment's time. Let me see if I can clarify some of the questions that I saw. So yeah, Formula One cars. So that about 7-8 years ago, if you're a big Formula One fan, you'll know. They were doing like a Partworks thing, you know, the one of those, you know, where it's like first edition, first one's 99p, and then you get 3 or 4 in, you get really hooked in, and then they jack it up to like 79.99. So yeah, they were the first 4 in that. So you've got Nigel Mansell's Williams, Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes, Niki Lauda's Ferrari, and Ayrton Senna's McLaren, and then the 3 next to him are current crop. So you've got Red Bull, Mercedes, and my team McLaren with Lando Norris's helmet on top. That's just some bits and pieces from YouTube, my YouTube plaque, and then that is an award I won in 2020, where I was Man of the Year for Book of Man. So that was an award I got there. And then the rest of it's just bits and pieces of stuff I've just collected over the years. My London contingent, and there we go. So I think that's everything. I think that's clarified the bits and pieces. Right. Oh yeah, and books and stuff, like my books, and there's a couple of books and stuff. Yeah. And my medals. Right, okie dokie. That one there, and then that one there. Okay, right. Let's see how you did then with the first 30 questions thus this evening. Da, 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 da. Answer pens, are they ready? In 3, in 2, in 1. Question number 1 in entertainment. According to the title of the song by Coolio, what kind of paradise was he living in? It was gangsters. Number 2, which movie had the long title Cultural Learnings of America for Make Benefit Glorious Nation of Kazakhstan? It's Borat. Still not seen that. I've just realised I've slumped down as well. Sorry, there we go, that's better. Number 3, in which city was the TV show Cheers set? It's Boston. Number 4, in the song The Gambler by Kenny Rogers, where was the train heading? Nowhere. It's right at the beginning of the song. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere. He met up with a gambler. Both too tied. Anyway. Number 5, who did Rami Malek play in the biographical film Bohemian Rhapsody in 2018? It's Freddie Mercury. Number 6, what was the name of the crocodile hunter? It was Steve Irwin. Number 7, the name of the panther in the Jungle Book was Bagheera. Sarah told him 3 times and he forgot every time by the time he walked back round here. But yeah, that would have been very rude to have given that away. Number 8, in 1979, Sister Sledge sang that we are family. Sorry if I accidentally give you the answers, but if Jack, if you start getting people shouting this. Number 9, Lurch was the name of the butler in which TV film series? It was The Addams Family. And finally, number 10, which children's film series had the French title Histoire de Jouet? It's Toy Story. Who, what, and which? Number 1, who was the first man to set foot on the summit of Everest and both the North and South Poles? It's Sir Edmund Hillary. So he's the first. I think I've kind of may not have explained that question very well in that. What I meant by it, and I'm hoping you got it, was the fact that he's the first man to have visited all 3. Not the first man to have set foot on each individual one, but he's the first to have visited all 3. Number 2, what sporting event has taken place in London in 1934, Vancouver in 1954, and Delhi in 2010? Among other places, it's the Commonwealth Games. Number 3, what sporting competition did player Joe Davis win the first of 15 editions of? It is the World Snooker Championships. I think I might have an audience outside. Number 4, what cheesy pop duo comprised of sisters Monica and Gabriella, the latter of which dated former MP Lembit Opik? It's the Cheeky Girls. Number 5, what river did comedian David Walliams swim in 2011 in aid of sport relief? It was the River Thames. Now, I knew he did researching this earlier. I knew he did the River Thames. I knew he did the English Channel, but I didn't realise he'd done the Strait of Gibraltar and another one as well. Crazy. I can swim just vertically. I'll leave you to try and work that one out. Number 6, which country was Florence Nightingale born? Italy, in Florence. Number 7, who was the US president that lent his name to teddy bears? It's Theodore Roosevelt. Number 8, what is the capital of Finland? It's Helsinki. Number 9, what is the name of the illusionist who has a specialist at escaping from handcuffs and straitjackets in the late 19th and early 20th centuries? It was Harry Houdini. And number 10, which US president said, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country? It was John F. Kennedy, or otherwise known as JFK. And your round 3 AI Science and Nature number 1. The chemical symbol for gold is AU. I always remember that because it just sounds like AU, AU. Never mind. Number 2, what gas makes up the majority of Earth's atmosphere? It is nitrogen. Number 3, what is the smallest planet in our solar system? It's Mercury. Number 4, what is the process by which plants make their own food using sunlight? It's photosynthesis. Did I see Vic and Phil in Bristol say, how do we spell this? Number 5, what is the largest planet in our solar system? It is Jupiter. Number 6, what is the unit of measurement for electrical resistance? It is ohm. It's a really poor dad joke. Number 7, what is the hardest natural substance on Earth? It is diamond. Number 8, what is the process by which an organism evolves to better suit its environment over time? It is evolution. Number 9, what is the term for the study of the Earth's physical structure and process? It is geology. And finally, number 10, what is the chemical element with the symbol of Fe? It is iron. Okay, touch your scores up. Let us know how you are getting on so far. 30 points available to you. Hayley, this is why you and I are too similar. I wrote hey you as I thought that's what Martin said. Well, that's why we get on so well, Hayley, probably, to be fair. Yeah, right, touch your scores up. Let us know how you're getting on. Still to come on this Thursday night. We've got a connections round supplied by Hugh in London tonight. And I quite like this because I can't say any more because I'll give it away. And general knowledge, 10 random questions to finish off with this evening. So I'm just waiting for some scores to come through. I'm going to put myself on mute and I'm hopefully going to remember to take myself off mute. There we go, sorted. Right, yeah, scores are coming through, so let's do it in... Oh, that's right. Thought I was a bit behind. I'm on time. Okay, let's do it then. There we go. Part 2 of the quiz then this evening, round 4, as always, connections round, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? Let's go. Question number 1. What is the US name for a lift? Oh, you absolute swine, Tristan. I've just looked down straight away at my microphone when you've put that on. I'm not on mute. What is the US name for a lift? You got me, you. Just got that joke. Number 2, what lane did the Beatles sing about in 1967? What lane did the Beatles sing about in 1967? I've just got that joke. I've just seen a joke on from Simimimin. To be pedantic, the correct answer to question 7, as in the hardest thing on Earth, is a diamond with a tattoo. Number 3, who directed the films Apollo 13, The Da Vinci Code, and Rush? Who directed the films Apollo 13, The Da Vinci Code, and Rush? Number 4, who played Spock in the original 1960s TV series? So who played Spock in the original 1960s TV series? Was it Patreon quiz? Did I give an answer away in the Patreon quiz on Sunday, or did I give an answer away? Oh, it doesn't matter. Number 5. What is the name of a craftsman who makes wooden barrels? So what is the name of a craftsman who makes wooden barrels? Train on its way only as far as Blackburn, because they've got engineering works up there later. Number 6, in what type of publication would you find fictional characters such as Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Hulk? Or as Jack now says, it's Jack Smash, not Hulk Smash. So in which type of publication would you find fictional characters such as Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Hulk? Number 7, which English singer-songwriter sang Rehab and You Know I'm No Good? So which English singer-songwriter sang Rehab and You Know I'm No Good? Number 8, in which American state would you find Pasadena? So in which American state would you find Pasadena? Number 9, who was the central character in the film The Theory of Everything? So who was the central character in the film The Theory of Everything? As always, question number 10, what links those 9 answers together? So the great thing is if you've worked out the link, you can then go back and potentially try and fill in some of those blanks, or you'll have plenty of time to try and work out. Uh-oh. Right, I'm going to go straight into this very, very quickly because I've just seen a flashing light out of the corner of my eye that I do not like, and it's to do with my internet up here. So, right, general knowledge. Now, listen, if this cuts out, because there's a light flashing and I don't like the look of that, if this cuts out, I will put the questions straight up onto jvpqquestions.com, okay? So I'll put them straight up to there if this cuts out. Question 1. In baseball, which base is directly opposite the home plate? So in baseball, which base is directly opposite the home plate? Number 2, which phrase is commonly used to describe your closest living blood relatives, like children, parents, or siblings? So which phrase is commonly used to describe your closest living blood relatives, like children, parents, or siblings? Okay, I'm confused. Number 3, which novel would you find the characters Amy, Beth, Jo, and Meg? Terrain. That's going all the way to Rochdale. Which novel would you find the characters Amy, Beth, Jo, and Meg? Number 4, which Eurovision? Start again, Jay. Which European capital city is spread across 14 islands and connected by over 50 bridges? So which European capital city is spread across 14 islands and connected by over 50 bridges? Wi-Fi discs. Anyway, right. Number 5. Which country used the drachma before joining the euro? So which country used the drachma before joining the euro? Gone orange again. Ah! I'm still here, so... number 6, which of these countries, start again, which of these counties does not share a border with Wales? Is it Cheshire, Shropshire or Staffordshire? Or if you're at the Great British Drive-In in 2020, Staffordshire. So which of these counties does not share a border with Wales? Cheshire, Shropshire or Staffordshire? Staffordshire. Number 7, 100 Acre Wood is the setting for which children's stories? So 100 Acre Wood is the setting for which children's stories? Number 8, who wrote the Gruffalo? So who wrote the Gruffalo? Number 9, Cagliari is the capital city of which Mediterranean island? Hi. Cagliari is the capital city of which Mediterranean island? And finally, question number 10. The NFL returns properly this weekend, but who are the reigning Super Bowl champions? So the NFL returns properly this weekend. Who are the reigning Super Bowl champions? Right, I made it to the end of that bit. So the questions, they are up on JVPQ questions now, so head on over there if you want to have a recap on any of those. So I'm going to go straight into a 7-minute break now without talking, because I'm hoping that it will just hold on. I mean, it's a Wi-Fi disc and it's orange and blue, so who knows. But hopefully I'll make it back in 7 minutes time to give you the answers. See you after this. Right, answers coming up then in just a moment's time. I had to turn that up because I've got two lights separated. Two lights separated. Heat's got to me now. I've got two lights, one here, one there, and they're Wi-Fi lights from a company like a couple of years ago. But one of the lights works on Wi-Fi, so I can control the temperature. And this one here just blinds me because I can't get it reconnected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so it's just melting. Heat has got to me now. Window wide open. Haven't got the fan on. Anyway, right. Answer sheets then at the ready. Let's see how you did with these final 20 questions. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I set all this up this morning and I realised what I've done. Right. Well, let's get the answers out of the way and then I'll work. I've not done your tiebreaker. That's what it is. Right. Okay. Round 4 then. Connections. Here we go. Number 1. What is the US name for a lift? It is elevator. Number 2, what lane did the Beatles sing about in 1967? It's Penny. Penny Lane. Do. Number 3, who directed the films Apollo 13, The Da Vinci Code, and Rush? It is Ron Howard. Number 4, who played Spock in the original 1960s TV series? It was Leonard Nimoy. Number 5, what is the name of a craftsman who makes wooden barrels? It is a cooper. Number 6, in which type of publication would you find fictional characters such as Batman, Wonder Woman, and the Hulk? It is comic books. Number 7, which English singer-songwriter sang Rehab and You Know I'm No Good? It was Amy Winehouse. Number 8, in which American state would you find Pasadena? It's California. Number 9, who was the central character in the film The Theory of Everything? It was Stephen Hawking. And so what links them all together? And again, a massive thank you to Hugh from London for your quiz, for your connections round tonight. What links them all together? It is the TV show The Big Bang Theory. I've had it on repeat. Well, I've had it on because it's on a certain social media streaming thing platform that they've got them all on at the minute. And yeah, I've just been watching them in the background while I've been working. So yeah, it was a nice time to put it in. So yeah, thank you very much to Hugh. Right, general knowledge then. Let's wrap this up. Number 1, because the heat's definitely got to me. In baseball, which base is directly opposite the home plate? It is second base. Home plate. Then you run to first. Second, directly in front. Third, and then yeah. Number 2, what phrase is commonly used to describe your closest living blood relative, like children, parents, or siblings? It is your next of kin. Number 4, which European capital city is spread across 14 islands and connected by over 50 bridges? It's Stockholm. Number 5, which country used the drachma before joining the euro? It is Greece. Number 6, which of these counties does not share a border with Wales? Is it Cheshire, Shropshire, or Staffordshire? It is Staffordshire. Number 7, 100 Acre Wood is the setting for which children's stories? It's Winnie the Pooh. Number 8, who wrote The Gruffalo? Julia Donaldson. Number 9, Cagliari is the capital city of which Mediterranean island? It is Sardinia. And finally, number 10, the NFL returns properly this weekend, but who are the reigning Super Bowl champions? It is the Kansas City Chiefs. Go Giants. They're probably not going to do anything this year, but go Giants. Right, I have an idea, because at the end of the day, you only need nearest 2 questions. So this happened. So, Okay, right. If I just copy, I'll come back. Right, so that one, that one. Okay, so your question then is this, because I know you do need a tiebreaker of sorts. So when I arrived back to Manchester Airport from France this week, how long in minutes did it take from the tyres touching the tarmac to me exiting the terminal? It's because it's the only thing I haven't got. I'm not going to go researching something now. So remember, as always, nearest to it gets the point. It's the only thing I can think of in my head that I know the answer to it off the top of my head with an actual number in. Right, remember, as always, nearest to it gets the point. Or you can just play rock, paper, scissors if you want. It's entirely up to you. But, so when I arrived back to Manchester Airport from France this week, how long in minutes did it take from the tyres touching the tarmac to me exiting the terminal? It was 6 minutes. So nearest to this gets the point. Yeah, 6 minutes it took. So as I landed, I looked at my phone, came as we started taxiing, they say, you know, you can now turn your devices on, etc. Sent her a message, and within 6 minutes of landing to being outside of the terminal and heading to the station, 6 minutes. I didn't have any luggage, I only had a cabin bag. So yeah, gotta love Terminal 3 at Manchester Airport. Thank you very much, guys, for getting me in and out very, very quick. Very, very much appreciated it. I'll be honest, it was even better at the other end, Limoges Airport. It's literally, you don't have any, it's nothing there. It's just you walk in the door as a security guard, you go through a little bay, and then you're pretty much onto the plane. It's mental. Anyway, right, that is it for this evening. So thank you very much for joining us for this Thursday, the 7th of September. So yeah, thank you very much for being with us. Let me know how you got on this evening. We do this all again on Saturday night. No, it's next week I'm going to try it. I've got a slight tweak to the format that I want to try out. So I'm going to do that, not this Saturday. Saturday's pre-recorded, so it'll be the following Saturday, but I'll explain it when we get to that day. Heat's gone. Head's gone. Heat. Melted. So that's it. I will see you all soon. Yeah, let me know how you got on across social media. I'm going to go and lie down and try and put something cool on my head to try and cool off. But yeah, we'll see you soon. So let us know how you did. And that's it. As always from me, we'll see you soon. That one there. Yeah, so as always from me, see you soon. Brain's gone. As always from me, I'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe.